I'm saying? You got a job and everything, all your income is yours with not too much bills. You're winning, fam.
I guess it depends on how wise you are in your 20s, innit? I guess in your circumstance, what you're basically explaining is that you having kids made you wise up.
Yeah, it turned me into a man, fam, into a father, into being something. Do you get what I'm saying? Whereas before, I didn't really think of nothing. I've got a job that's earning a good wage, better than anyone in my age range. Yeah. I'm just blowing peas, fam. Buy a car. I was happy that I managed to get my license and all of these things young. But if I was to look back on it, maybe. And you always people say that when you get older, you have that wisdom of like, if I could go back, boom, then I would do it differently. And I would still have the same youths that I have, but maybe just later on down the line. Yeah, and then I have everything set up. Because now it is a lot harder for me to set things up. Right. But I am on the path of setting things up. Yeah. Because of it. So it's mad, fam.
Everything happens for a reason. I'm actually glad that I had my children young.
What age do you have yours?
24.
Okay, yeah, that's a decent age still.
Do you know what though? It's like, I feel like the only reason why you see it as young is because of how our economy is set up. Because once upon a time, having children around them ages was normal at one point.
Yeah, it was, isn't it? Even younger, innit?
Yeah, I feel like our age, or age in quotations, is more determined by where we feel like we are in life. Because if you're in a position where you can have kids at 18, then by that definition, you're almost set.
Yeah, to be fair.
Or you're an adult.
That's true.
Do you get me? Or do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
You get what I mean? So like, whereas like now it's just like, you're not set maybe until like, I don't know, maybe like you're 30.
So is it more just get yourself set to have a youth then? That would be more the better advice. The
thing is, I won't say it's advice in it, because I don't have kids to be able to be like, because I didn't do this or because I did this, that's why I think you should do that. Do you get me? But it's just, I'm just looking at it as perspective in it. I think, I feel like getting yourself set is a lot more difficult now, particularly in this country, because of how the economy is. The constructs we live in don't make it very accommodating. You see what I'm saying?
Bro, it's even harder to have more than 2 kids now. They've made it harder to have more than 2 kids.
A lot of people a lot of people wanted big families, and say to themselves, nah, I can't have another one because you know how expensive kids are. That's normally the first reason people come out.
Do you know how much man look at people and like, are you having another one? Like we got 2 jobs over here. We can't afford another. How you got? And I can't lie, the Mali community, they pop them out regular as well. You know, like.
No, but you know what? It's true. At my age now, when I see a big family, and the parents aren't like that old, maybe like say 40s, 30s or whatever, and they're doing okay. To me, I see that as a sign of wealth, because you can afford to raise all them kids. That's what I'm thinking.
For me, it's a beautiful thing, because if I could, I would have bare children. Probably have 5 or 6. Yeah. If I could afford 5 or 6, I would have that much. If there was also like, if you could eliminate the mother of the
5
kids.
or 6 baby
mums. Have a 5 or 6 team.
But I want to eliminate the mums as well. So I want to have kids with no mum. Like, can that happen? Is that possible? You get me, man? Like,
what's happening?
I messaged you, man. What do you mean?
What's going on? Cool.
We didn't really start until you get me. So we're getting in there now, but. Yeah, man. Obviously, them man there's in the building. Hashtag DMD podcast. Myself, Smokes.
You can call me Ike.
Esteban. Roms is running late.
Yeah, Roms is running late.
I'm actually in his spot, innit?
Yeah, you're in his spot. You might have to be in that spot there.
Start the pass right
now. Come on, we got the broski in the building, you know, DJ Illness. You know.
Big up. It's been a while. It's been a while.
Where have you been, man? Thought man dropped us out, you
know. We on me already. Like, I thought you was gonna wait for Roms.
Don't worry. Like, you're on me already. Roms ain't here yet, so we're gonna kill Roms when he comes still.
Cool. Yeah, no, good man. Round the world, literally round the world and back. You know, them ones there.
Yeah, because you ain't been on before. You went in Greece, innit?
Yeah. But that's summertime, bro. That's feeling like a long time ago now, bro.
It's a long time.
It's cold out there.
Freezing right now, you know.
Fam.
Yesterday and today's not been too bad.
Yeah. It's like a slight increase in temperature, a few degrees, but
it's still cold.
It's still.
I'm feeling it, fam.
You know, I don't know. I just jump in car. You know when you jump in your car and then you jump out of it and like kind of miss the winter sometimes still. But yeah, man, flipping up. We were just talking about basically just the ages we was having our youths at. I had mine at 19, and just
you beat me still.
Is it?
Yeah, you beat me. I was 23 when I had my first youth, or my only youth. But yeah, I was 23.
Okay.
Yeah, before me actually.
Yeah.
You 24?
None.
Oh, okay.
None yet.
So that's what we was kind of comparing. Like me saying that having my youth kind of pushed me to work harder and boom, boom, boom. And obviously, a man that wants, well, I don't know if you want to have youths yet.
You know what? I do want to have kids in it. Like, I'd hope to say I've got one on the way by latest 32. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But do you know what it is, yeah? I understand your stance in it. Like, if I could have the option to have kids earlier, but be okay, I'd choose that. Because I don't really want to be an old dad.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? When they're grown up and I can have a full conversation, I can be out and about with them, I want to be all right. I don't want to feel pains in my hip because I can't walk.
But at the same time, if I'm honest, I feel like I'm a better father with my last child than I was with my first child.
Yeah, that makes sense. Though. That makes sense.
But don't get it twisted. When I say that, I've always been in my son's from the beginning.
I guess you know better now.
You know better.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's
what I was saying, I was doing foolishness when I was younger with my son. So I would do foolishness like, we're rocking the same crepe, same garments.
That's not foolishness. That's not foolishness.
It is kind of foolishness. Like when you're buying the same Air Force.
No, not really. I feel that's just embracing the fact that you're a father.
To be fair,
I
was doing that, but when I say that, I mean I had a young mentality. So what I'm trying to teach him and what I'm showing him to what I show my daughter now is a whole different level. Do you get what I'm saying? Because I'm more mature, so she gets more mature. And then with him, he still does his thing. He's a smart youth. Do you get what I'm saying? Secondary school, he's up there. He's doing his thing. But I feel like I could have been. When I look back at things, I'm like, rah.
How old is he?
He's 12 now.
Yeah, but plenty of time, man.
He's got plenty of time still.
But I think you're making it bigger than actually is, though, man. I think you guys are cool.
Yeah, I think we're cool.
I don't think it was like. It sounds mad the way you're saying it. Like I think you know what I mean. But
yeah,
I don't think it's that. I think
only
it's
because
just
when I look at him, he's very much wants to be like me, innit?
Yeah.
But he's very much.
Is that a bad thing though? Like,
it's not a bad. No,
when I look at him, he wants to be like.
No, it's not a bad thing. I just feel like certain things that I taught him earlier. You know when they say 3-4, like you're when you're developing whatever you're teaching them. I showed him a lot of like. We can roll out. We was rolling out everywhere. We was doing things. We was going places, whatever. But maybe certain music, man. It was too soon because I'm still young. I was still a baby.
Yeah,
so I'm still growing up.
A boy growing a boy, basically. Raising a boy, sorry.
So now with my daughter now, it's a whole different ball game, fam. So
you see, with your son, even if he's and I've noticed this about him, if he's in an environment where maybe the music is not ideal, it's almost like he's numb to it. Like he doesn't speak in that way, or he doesn't.
Nah, he doesn't.
Oh, what you was playing bad language and thing.
Bear draw.
I don't play drill music. But you know what? One thing I do.
No, but even bashment, but the language.
Bashment, but that's the only thing that. But you know what? I don't. What I will say is sometimes I play cartel and I play popcorn.
Oh, what do you mean? That's all the times.
No, because more time. No.
Sometimes. Sometimes. Do you? Well, you sometimes.
No. Sometimes.
No. Because you know what? I can relate. I can heavily relate. That's why I'm asking the question.
You know, in my yard, I play bare revival, fam. Don't get it twisted. Bare lovers rock, fam. I'm playing bare chronics, bare like that's what I play in the yard regular. But it's the 1 or 2 times when we're flinging the vibes cartel and when I'm on
1 or 2 times a week, which turns into a couple hundred times a year. And no, but at the end of the day, it's interesting because you know what's funny? Like, my daughter's got a Spotify. Like, we've got the family Spotify, so she's got a Spotify thing. So you know what I thought I'd do? I thought I'd put on the the language filter. You can put a language filter on Spotify, so they only get the radio edited songs.
I didn't even know you could do that.
And she was like, "Dad, look at my phone." She showed me the phone, like. Everything was just blacked out where no one's even bothering to submit. It's only like certain people you can bother to.
So you got.
So she's like, I can't listen to. Yeah.
You got to listen.
So now
to
I'm thinking like, there's a serious situation now. I got to like either I can't take it away. I've just like you've just got it. So what do? So eventually I said, well, boy, like you're gonna listen to it anyway. Do you get what I'm saying? Now this could be bad parenting. People might have an issue with what I did, but I said, you know what? You're only gonna go outside, go on YouTube, and listen to the same music.
But I'm in the same boat because I.
But watch this though. My daughter is yet to cuss in front of me. Yet.
Yeah, but as long as you know what, that's the main thing because I allow my son.
When I said yet,
I allow my son to listen to. Yeah, you know what? I allow my son to listen to certain things as well, like swearing whatever, and he's trying to rap and all of that. Do you get what I'm saying? He's trying to do that. He writes down his bars, so I give him the freedom.
Or he's allowed to swear in the bars.
Nah.
When you said the freedom, I just
no. But this is what I'm saying. You see what you're saying? Like they can listen to it.
Yeah. Of course.
But they understand the boundaries. Now I got to look at. I always try and take myself back to when I was younger. And what was I listening to when I was in year 7? But I'm listening to Eminem, bro. When Eminem's first come out, I'm listening to that. Like, bro. But obviously my mom don't know what I'm listening to.
I got a question for you. Sorry.
Just when I finish. I just wanted to be in a place with the children where you know what, you're gonna do it anyway. But at least if I'm around and you're doing it around, like you're listening to what you listen to around me, as long as you're not disrespectful when you go out and whatever, then I can be a part of this. And then I can coach you through certain things and boom, boom, boom. And while you're rapping, and I can teach you what you need to be taught. Do you get what I'm saying? Instead of man doing it behind man's back.
So all of you are parents, innit? So even any of you could actually answer this. You made a point about having boundaries and type of words that they can use in certain songs and whatnot. How strict are those boundaries? And the reason why I asked that is there's a lot of music out there where rappers use the word like nigger, for example. How would you feel about your son reciting the lyrics and also reciting that word as well?
See, the maddest thing is about that, me and his mum don't use that word.
I understand, exactly. You don't use it.
Man don't use that word at all. Obviously, if we're talking on the topic, then I would say it. Because I feel like I'm allowed to say it. But I even feel awkward saying it.
When you're singing the songs though, do you sing along to it?
Yeah. I'm not going to lie, I do.
And the reason why I'm asking that is like, do your children see that almost like a curse word as well, that they won't use it?
But it's mad because I don't know how much music I personally listen to with that word in. I don't listen to rap songs. I'm not, like, I listen to rap songs, but I listen to rap in my own time. So I won't go on YouTube in the yard and listen to rap. Yeah. There's no kind of rap in the yard. Obviously, you guys got the cartel, but I try not to even listen to. No, I try to not listen to rap. When I go in the yard, it's mainly, and if I do put on a popcorn, it's like, yo, I'm putting on and if I put on cartel as well, I'm putting on. I don't put on the new cartel, you know. I put on the back in the day cartel.
There's never been a cartel.
Isn't
that
that even worse?
There's
Never
been a cartel that didn't cuss.
If you go, no, but he's cussing. But if you go onto,
it's just older terminology.
No. If you go onto YouTube and I only go to the ghetto side of his stuff, so him talking for the ghetto, so they're the only tunes that will run in the yard, fam. Anything that he's talking against the government, anything on trying to uplift black people.
Yeah. Suffering music.
That's it. Suffering music. That's the only music. That's the only cartel them lot will hear, fam.
Suffering music.
No, but it's suffering music.
It's
and he's got a whole catalog.
But what I'm saying is this, What I'm saying is this, like, you see, for me personally as a parent, obviously I was raised a certain way. I wasn't allowed to cuss in front of my, like, there's always been that level of respect where even now as an adult, there is a level of respect. I'm more interested in that bond, you know, like the level of respect. Like, you know, like when you come in, you take your shoot, you know, like them simple things. It's not just language. So I try and maintain that with my daughter. But at the same time, like what you were saying, it's like, you're not the police, innit? Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, because like my aunt said this to me. She said, you raise your children and then you have a decision whether you're going to be their friend or not, because there is nothing more you can teach them. Do you get what I'm saying? Like when it gets to a certain point, so it's important. And I was I was too strict, like when she was growing. But then I kind of got that guidance and I kind of said, you know what, I'm going to try with, you get what I'm saying? So I'm not perfect. I let her listen to the music, because my thing with my daughter is this. I said, listen, if you mess up, you mess up. We're going to, like, whatever. But if you lie to me,
fam, that's the illness. That is the one big man thing, fam. Because you know what? I don't know about you lot, but growing up in a Caribbean household, you can probably get away with a lot. But if you lying is the bottom of the barrel, fam. Do not like. If you get in trouble, mom will be like, if you get in trouble, just tell the truth.
No,
I'm not gonna lie. I still lied because I don't. My mom's temper was a bit.
It's crazy.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I be like.
You get what I'm saying? So I still lied, but. Because I'm like, bro, if I'm going to get licks anyway, fuck them. I might as well just lie, innit? But I'm trying to break that stigma of, like, if you tell me the truth, then I can protect you, innit? At any cost. Like, as long as you tell me the honest truth. Like, if you've done something, just say you've done it. Then I can talk to you about it. Then I can go to the teacher and I know how I can maneuver this situation. And then we can move forward from there and understand lessons from this instead of just beating them.
So another funny thing, though, is when you tell the truth, more time you get more freedom, you know.
Way more freedom, because it's like, yo.
Whenever I lied and I got beat, I remember it now. Like, nah, trust me. Yeah, it was a different level of venom in there.
Them things don't leave you, fam.
But these will tell you, fam. Like, bro, they probably could hear me getting licks from my yard, fam. Or my mum's on the balcony shouting out my name. Like, my embarrassment level was
penetrating the walls,
Trust me. But
I heard it.
Yeah, I just wanted, like, obviously, everyone parents different, so I'm never going to tell anyone how to parent or whatever. But the way I'm doing it with my son, I just want to hopefully, he has that respect. I understand you're going to listen to it. I always take myself back. So when what was I doing? You get what I'm saying? Sometimes I feel like parents don't do that, because even certain music that, I've said this bare time, certain music man's listening to, and when I listen to their thing, I'm like, is this what you're listening to? But then my mum and dad was like, is this what you're listening to? But I'm listening, I'm running home what is it, 6 to 8 or 8 to 10 Deja Vu, Nasty Crew, and man's hearing ooh. To my mum, that's a mad thing.
Yeah.
Like, what are you listening to? To me, I'm in the front room, gas recording. Like, you know when you have the tape recorder, you got to press play and record at the same time.
Yeah.
Brother, I got bare tape cassettes at home right now with Nasty Crew and Roll Deep, fam. And my mum's thinking, what are you listening to?
Yeah.
So at the same time, I don't want to be that to my.
You know what's
like,
mad?
What are you listening to?
You know what? Yeah, but you know what's mad? Yeah, because obviously as a DJ, it's my job to stay in touch.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? That's my job. But sometimes I'm listening to new songs, and no disrespect, I ain't gonna call out names of artists, and I think, what is this noise? But then I go to a rave and it's popping, and I'm like, I'm getting old.
It's mad.
I'm getting old. Like, but you know what I mean? But it is what it is. I think music is subjective anyway. Not everyone likes every music. Like, so you're never gonna like everything. But yeah, that's mad.
Yeah, man. No, just that was just, it's a good, obviously, whenever you want to have your use, just have your use. There's no right time. But if you don't have use, like if you're looking, say 32, I would say from now to 32, just put away as much as you can.
Yeah. But you know the people that actually sit down and plan and say, okay, I'm ready for a child now. It never happens.
That's the thing. You can't really properly plan for these things.
Is it?
I plan my daughter. I plan to have a girl as well. You done
come
everything
on.
to have a girl.
This guy.
I swear.
So how did you go about?
How did you do that one? How did you do that one? What did you research
so
like?
basically, they say you got to have a lot of cheese. Number one.
What?
Yeah, but I don't like cheese. I'm lactose. No, bro. Like man, think this was a joke.
Smokes never failed to amaze me, bro.
So how have I got a girl? Because I don't really do the cheese thing.
Forget that. No, that's not even the main ingredient to this thing.
Ingredients, fam.
No,
right,
you know
cool.
what the main.
I'm listening.
You know what the main ingredient to the thing is, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Women may contest this or not, but
They-
this is
they
what we
will.
tried, and
They
it
will.
worked. I'm saying I've tried this, trial and error, and my daughter come.
Okay.
I feel like the main ingredient is the ovulation. So when a woman ovulates, you have to drop the sperm 2 days before she ovulates in order for the girl, because the girl sperms they swim longer than boy sperm. But boy sperms die out quicker than women's because their ones die out in 7 days.
I mean, what, the eggs you mean? Yeah?
The sperm.
The sperm.
So
I've heard something like that.
male
That
sperms-
sounds believable, but the cheese thing, come on, bro.
Yeah, the
male
cheese lost
sperms-
me. I was thinking, what do vegans do?
Oh my God. Hey, listen, if people go vegan, there's gonna be no more women.
How would you know 2 days before though?
There's ovulation kits out there. So boom, you get ovulation kit. She pisses on it, whatever. Anyway,
What is going on?
I don't know,
here?
something like
We're
that.
being
So,
childish
pregnancy
still.
test to me,
fam, this is real talk, fam. So like,
That's
it tells you
crazy.
Listen, ovulation is the I actually know like this.
cycle.
It's a cycle, so they just know when they're last.
Yeah,
What
but-
day of the month you get me? They can work it out
Yeah.
somehow. Yeah.
So when
that.
the egg's gonna drop in it, but
Yeah.
obviously some women don't
Man
know
said
when
they-
they ovulate though, innit? So you can, but there's ovulation kits you can check.
Okay. See,
So that's
you
what-
went in.
Come
You
on,
went
bro,
in
I told
still.
you, man's done. This is trial and error. I'm explaining to you from experience.
I hear
bro.
that. I hear that.
So obviously, I had to drop the sperm in there 2 days before. The egg drops 2 days later. Hopefully by then, a lot of the boy sperms have died out. Then the women's sperm come through. Boom. Bob's your uncle.
And how'd you get a boy? Just anytime.
Yeah, just keep. If I went in there, the next day and dropped a load more sperm than
Nah,
the
there's
man
a lot of
would
guys
be-
out here struggling to get boys, you know.
No, but obviously when she ovulates,
know what I
That's
believe?
their karma, fam.
That's what I believe. That's what I believe. No, I honestly believe that.
What, karma?
I honestly believe
For
that.
the madness that they were doing.
When I got a girl, yeah, I said, "Oh my days, what have I?" I honestly thought that.
That's why you were so strict.
Don't get
'Cause you know
twisted.
you was
Don't get twisted. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
But this is another point of now at an older age. From now on, I'll only probably prefer girl children
Why?
because when
Gross.
man's older, the
Look
boy
after you.
they ain't not looking after man them fam. They
Yeah,
put you in the
exactly.
home, they dash you. But the women, your girl children, your daughters will.
Right,
take
look
care
who
of
just
you,
entered
know,
the
look-
building. What kind of
Rah!
timekeeping is this? What kind of timekeeping is this?
Rah, what time you
5,000,
call
yeah?
this fam?
Should I give the man 5 stars? Yeah.
Who's that?
The dude.
Don't give him nothing, fam.
Brother, not even 5 stars.
Yes, what I'm star.
Go on, dog.
Yeah, you missed that. Still,
Yeah,
you missed that. They got on to me about where I've been.
About what?
About getting on me for not being around.
Not being here, fam.
Oh, but you didn't get onto about the other thing.
What other thing?
When he went America pick up anal cream.
Oh my! Is that how man starting, fam?
Remember?
Can I tell you why this?
Yo,
I'm not fucked. I'm not fucked.
Man, yeah. I'm gonna come back round here with a bike.
I'm not fucked here. I'm not fucked here. Can I tell you why I rated him? Because you've waited months.
Illness. He's waited months.
He's waited months to drop that. You have waited months.
What's it called?
Is that why you came late? Nah, bruv. Listen, yeah.
Hey, man,
These
stuttering around here.
I'm letting the forward die down. No, that was hard still, yeah.
No. I'm gonna try for man. No, I'm good still.
What I'm saying is this year. I saw something in Sephora.
Yeah.
And I was like, what is this? So I took a picture of it and put it on my Instagram story.
To promote.
With the question, what is this? And this guy screenshot it, he's sending it to me, he's putting it in groups. It was in the shop, bro. Like, I never picked, you get me? Anyway. But yeah, you're hard, don't worry. Me and you know. What's the live show? What's me and you? When I got audience now, yeah, cool, yeah.
Oh yeah, on that note, live show, 20th of December, Friday, boom. Make sure you don't miss that, Illness is on the deck.
Come on.
But I might have to come on the mic as well for this one.
We're gonna give you a mic still, don't worry. We're gonna give you a mic at the side.
There's no way you was getting away with that, fam. I had to.
He came in.
That was mad still.
But you was late anyway, yeah.
Yeah, you was late still.
Yeah, but come through with a bang.
Yeah, you know when you come through, you have to come through. Yeah. Serious. Man.
Pause.
Hey,
But yeah.
This guy's on the form since last week. I see you, bro. I see you.
But you know what? Let's get into one of the main topics.
Hold on, sorry. Before you get into that,
go on.
It's kind of the flip side to what we were just talking about not long ago about wanting to have kids in it and that. But on the flip side, if you don't want to have kids, and this is a bit mad now, isn't it? So I've just read and seen that there's now a male contraceptive that's past clinical trials that are going to be rolling out soon in India, and it will basically stop men from having children for about 13 years.
13
if you wanted it, yeah, it's a male contraceptive.
I'll just get a vasectomy then.
No, but that's the thing.
No, that's lifetime.
It's for life.
Reverse it.
Can you reverse it?
Painful though.
Well, that's the thing. They're trying to avoid going through that process. So obviously, there's potential complications if you can't have a vasectomy or if it goes wrong.
Fam, just breed up the
but
world.
they inject you. They basically inject you like in your grain. Yeah, fam.
Injection in the brain.
No, I'm not on it
Grain. So it's for 13 years, and they were basically saying that they trialed it, and there was like a 97.3% success rate. So if you didn't want to have children, like suppose you was younger, you didn't want to have children anytime soon, would you ever run that?
No.
Don't play with nature.
2.5% of sperm. My sperm's strong, it gets
You could end up having children and then they just don't come out right.
Yeah, don't play with nature. Don't play with
true.
nature. Don't play with nature. Don't play with nature.
I mean, from what I read anyway, in the clinical trial that they did, there was no reported side effects whatsoever. But then at the same time, what they even trying to...
They tested it on 5 man. They said there was no reported side effects. You got to test it on 5 million.
No, I was...
You know what? 13 years ain't gone past yet.
That's true.
So we got to wait another 10 years. Because I know they've been trying it for the last 5 years.
Yeah, they said it could last up to 13 years. And then towards the end, it loses its potency, innit? So then eventually you end up start
breathing up the world again. Imagine if you're just in there like, man can't breathe up. Like, the last couple of years, you're just
STDs are going to go high.
That's another thing, fam. We need to find something to prevent STDs, If they do that, man, them was swinging,
I think girls would be swinging.
Man, they would be swinging, Tarzan out here.
Women would be out here as well.
Of course. But yeah, man. Obviously, this is something that man just see today. To be fair, the Blue Story film. You look hear about it today?
It come out Friday?
Come out Friday.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it yet though.
I ain't watched it yet. I'm planning to watch it. I do want to watch it. Actually, we're meant to watch it. Huh?
Is man allowed to watch it?
Yeah, why not?
Ain't it banned?
So this is what I'm talking about. So viewers
not
banned
everywhere.
it. Not everywhere.
Banned
Views banned it because now I'm not 100% sure. Obviously, we're gonna be the first talking on this, innit? Like before anybody else. So this is kind of fresh news. But they're saying what I've originally heard was that beef kicked out in the cinema, but it was during a Frozen 2 filming.
What?
But now they've banned Blue Story. Now I don't know. Now Rapman's put out a little statement. Let me see.
People
are we gonna skip over that? That's what I'm saying. We're gonna skip that bit. Who's beefing in Frozen?
So they're saying that.
Man,
they're saying that.
I know. When I googled what Frozen was, I'm like, man, them were in watching this.
I'm not gonna lie. I went to see Frozen. What's the problem?
I don't know then.
Yeah, but what are you beefing over?
I don't know. There was nothing to beef over. Frozen's a hard film though. Don't diss that,
No, but if you're watching Frozen, more time you're probably with your daughter.
Yeah, well, with my daughter still.
This is my point.
There's other parents.
He was waiting for someone to get onto. I took that as granted.
Because I was waiting for Rose to say something.
Hold on. I'm not mugging it because obviously I'm saying Frozen. What type of film is that? But the point I'm trying to make is the kind of people that are going to watch it. Why would they be in there watching Frozen? Because the thing is, from the reports I also saw, these youths were in there with machetes.
Yeah.
Why are you
watching
going into
Frozen?
with
No,
It's not
I don't
safe.
think they were watching.
My
Frozen.
point exactly.
I don't think they were watching
Is that with
Frozen, but
Elsa
they
and
say,
that?
yeah, Elsa, come on, and Anna, come on, bro. You know, don't do that. Don't do that. I know you saw Frozen 1 with your stepdaughter. Don't do that.
He's so disgusting.
Yeah, come on, bro. Frozen's hard, fam. Don't do that, fam. I had to watch that every day.
What?
Yeah, my daughter, bruv, that and Moana.
That's a big film.
Fam, Moana's sick.
If there's picnic in the yard, one of them two films are beating.
Fam,
for hours.
Hours
For
illness,
hours.
fam. My daughter was on, bro. I had to
The one I saw lately as well. How to Train Your Dragon 3.
That's good.
Big boy movie.
I like that film. Yeah. Come on, bro. You see, when you have children, that's a plus side. You get to see bare children movies that are actually sick. Because you know what? No, children movies have a lot of adult jokes in it, you know.
Yeah,
yeah,
like
yeah.
Shrek's the
It's
wickedest. Shrek is the
Bro,
wickedest.
Hey,
of
we're
that.
going off the topic.
Yeah.
No.
You don't clock it. When you grow up, like there's certain
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, right, is this what you know what's saying in this film?
Yeah, it's true. Nah, it's real still.
Nah, it's mad still. But yeah, no, I'm not 100% sure. Obviously, bare reports are going out, bare things are going out. This happened in Birmingham, know that for sure. But obviously, you would think the man them are probably gone there because they know man them are in there. Boom, boom, boom. But to ban the film, fam, how much? Look what happened at Taken. Taken 3 come out, fam, and then Green Man got killed outside of the thing, fam. You get what I'm saying? There's been movies that thing, they said Joker, bare things happen. But why all of a sudden now, one of the man them from the industry, right, man, trying to do your thing, and you want to ban this from all VUE cinemas?
Institutional racism.
It has to be, fam. Because things happen in cinema a lot. Even in America, you got man them running up in there with guns, shooting up places like that. I think the Joker film was, they said something like that was happening.
Someone up and joking straight up.
Batman before, Back.
But that one wasn't about a movie though, innit? It was just
Bro,
someone
but
just
it's the
running up in
movie
there.
though, fam.
But you know, America's different like that.
Yeah,
innit?
America
Someone
is
just wakes up, thinks, you know what, I'm tired of this.
Yeah, white kids shoot
Takes the
churches.
AK.
You're wrong.
White kids shoot churches.
That's what I'm
fam.
tired of doing. Yeah, churches. But for you to say, yeah, I'm banning this, that's kind of fucked.
I think it's just an easy move.
It is an easy move.
But why?
Because it's just an easy move. It's like another way, like something I read. This is news to me. I'm just finding out about this now. Something else I read is that when they were filming it, the borough said, or wherever they were filming it said, you're not allowed to shoot no violent scenes
This was
in
in South
this
London.
borough.
So some of the violent scenes are actually filmed in North.
Is it?
Yeah.
Like some.
Oh yeah. Around my area still.
But why are they trying to make it so difficult for my
next
man to
road.
maneuver?
I have no idea.
Because like you say that, and then on a Sunday I will see something mad getting shot. Like I don't know, like I think what movies have they shot recently? Because I drive the buses.
Let me play devil's advocate, innit? Does it not feel like another gang movie though?
I haven't seen
seen it, so I can't
But
comment
from
on
the
what it's
trailers,
about.
yeah.
But do you know what I want to say? Like, do you remember, like, forget this season. I'm not talking about Blue Story. See Top Boy. Let's forget this season. Everyone that remembers the first 2 seasons when they came out, how they were firing.
Yeah.
And they just locked it off the TV. Just cause.
Yeah,
Like, there's no, there wasn't a viewership. They just took it off the TV. Like, them banning this now, they've found a reason. But they just don't want this.
don't want it, innit?
And it's like, when I think to myself, how many gangster movies I've seen from America, like within similar, obviously,
Even the UK.
ethnicity, whatever.
But I've seen beer fuckery in EastEnders, fam, and all them things there, fam.
Bruv,
There's
there's violent British movies, bruv.
But you know what?
There's violent British movies.
But has
Football
anything-
Factory and them films.
Yeah.
There. Yeah.
Come
That's
on,
some
fam.
madness.
But when it comes to our people, our culture, this is probably the biggest film to come out on a platform, on in cinema. Because we've obviously got films that a good favorite of mine is One
To
Day.
be fair, not. I don't want to say it's not, but it's not the first one though. Remember Rolling with the Nines?
Rolling with the nines.
No, but
I
I'm saying
remember-
this might
No, but
be
I
the
remember.
biggest,
I
though.
vividly remember Rolling with the Nines getting a review on GMTV, and I
is
was
it?
like,
Okay,
that they pushed the thing with that.
But it's not. The movie hasn't been banned, innit? It's just one cinema chain, right?
Yeah, but-
and also before he
But
goes
that's
into the
a
cinema,
big
hang on.
cinema chain though.
What if other
Hang on,
cinemas
hang on.
follow suit?
Hang on, before he goes into the cinema, I'm sure the movie gets reviewed. innit?
Yeah, they have to go
They
review
don't
it.
just put a movie out just like that. So if they weren't going to do it, they probably would have just stopped it then. But then I guess the point is maybe they didn't have an excuse to stop it then, innit?
So now
they've
they
been given one.
But how have they been
View's
given one?
expensive anyway, fam. Fuck's it. View-
What?
But you know,
I get free
what? It's an
tickets still,
easy,
but-
it's an easy,
No, yeah,
it's
but what
an
I'm
easy
saying-
narrative, innit? They can just say, look, this film is inciting violence, innit? And people are getting this, doing the madness.
But the
in our
question-
cinema.
What, is
But
that
the thing
the
is
only
this,
film inciting
That's what I was
violence?
gonna say. What's not inciting violence? Then?
Loads of films, bruv. There's
No,
loads
that's
of
what I'm
British
saying, innit?
films
For
that
them,
incite
it might
violence.
feel
fam.
like, you know what, we got
One of the
easy
biggest
route out
movies,
now.
Snatch, is British and that's violent
let's
throughout
not
the
even
whole
say
film.
British.
It's a bad boy film.
Bro, but let me go on.
But
let
it's
me go on
exactly,
the
and
app.
they rave
I'm
about
going
how
on-
sick the film is, though.
I'm going on the app
But you
right
know what
now
it
to
is,
see
yeah?
what else is in the
Snatcher,
cinema.
the
I
difference
need to
between
know.
that and this movie is that the violence you see on Snatcher is not
They're
readily
probably just.
available
Do you know what
on
it
road.
is?
You get what I'm saying?
But it's
but
still
it is,
violent.
bro.
You know, I hear that, but what you're seeing in this movie, that's the reality. Like, you see that on
Bro,
road.
but
every
but
Snatch,
you know what?
Football Factory and all of that was real.
Bro, but you know
fam.
what it is, yeah? You know what it is? They've just gentrified a lot of Peckham. They're probably going to gentrify the next area, and they're probably thinking that this film here is messing up our plans to shot round there. So we
Yeah,
got to
no,
stop
it's
this
true.
by
That's
any
true.
means
Right,
necessary.
right, but
Like,
one second.
there has to be it's always
I'm not
money.
just
Something's
keeping
going
this
on.
UK based, but what about 21 Bridges? I haven't seen the film either, but Chadwick Boseman's walking in. The image is him and a gun, front page, fam. Like, come on, fam. Like, there's violence in every movie that you're probably gonna see.
Okay, wait. So
coming
do
in the
we
cinema.
actually know the reasons behind them
Yeah, we're
not wanting to show
speculating.
their
It's
movie?
heavy speculation, but
No, I don't.
They're associating the violence that happened in the cinema with that movie.
it was in
Directly.
Frozen.
That's what they're
directly.
saying. That's what they're saying.
But you
But
said
you're
they were
saying that
beefing in Frozen.
Yeah.
That's what.
So it's
people-
Frozen
no,
banned too? Because if Frozen's banned too, I'm cool.
No,
It should
from
be
what
banned.
I've seen, I've seen on socials, people were saying that these people were watching Frozen.
Yeah,
But
a lot
from
of
the
the
reports
yeah.
I've read from media outlets, they're associating the film with the violence that happened in the cinema.
So the people that was there in
So
Birmingham
what
were saying
happened
that
in
was
Frozen though?
What,
people
for
are
example-
saying that they were
Yeah.
watching
What,
Frozen.
like, how was
but
the
I just
beef?
find
How
that strange
intense
that they were
was it,
in
like?
Frozen.
What,
with
in the
machetes.
film?
Yeah.
I just feel like they didn't run the new track. They you get me? Let It Go wasn't in there no more.
This guy's a fool.
Where I heard, yeah, obviously. Like they were complaining like they weren't no Let It Go. There was a new song, so maybe.
Did anyone get stabbed or killed? Or
Apparently 5 people got injured.
Yeah, 5 people got
including
injured.
something like that.
Are we saying that these people went to watch Blue Story, then snuck into Frozen, and then had the beef in Frozen?
Or,
Is this what's really
you know-
going on?
that- you know-
That's
and
a
they're saying that because they just
Or
watched that
maybe
film.
Do you
there was
know
a
what?
beef thing.
No, do you know
No.
what? No, do you know what sounds more realistic
I think
to
it was
me
a
now?
beef
That
thing. A man ran into Frozen to
Forget that.
hide, and then they caught them in there.
I don't
fam.
think it's that, fam. I
So
think
then-
what the main reason is, all the tickets sold out for Blue Story, so they bought Frozen 2 tickets and then went into Blue Story. That makes more sense to me, fam. Man used to do that at cinema.
And then,
then
what,
how
beefed
will
o-
they know, though?
and then they beefed over the seat.
because they will know how much tickets. Because Thing, it could have been because Ratman said that all the cinemas were sold out before even on the Friday. Like I swear he said it was sold
No,
out
but
like
I'm saying
Wednesday,
if
Thursday.
it actually happened in the screening for Frozen 2.
Yeah.
then
No, but it
doesn't-
might have happened in the screen. I'm saying they might have bought
How
a
are we
ticket.
talking about Frozen 2 and beef? Like,
know.
this
No,
is not
it's mad,
serious.
isn't it?
Mad,
But
innit?
that- no,
This
but
is
I'm
not serious.
I'm just thinking, like, to make sense of it, I'm thinking they bought the tickets at the counter for Frozen 2
And then
walked
go in
into
there and then sneak
Blue
into
Sto-
Blue.
Come on,
That's
there's
a
no
possibility.
seats.
So
Man,
where
them
they
are
gonna
in there
sit
like,
then?
yo, ignorant. Because you know, man, them are ignorant. So man, them are gone in there like, yo, I've seen it bare. I've gone cinema bare times and I've seen, yo, like, I'm sitting here. No, I ain't moving. You get what I'm
Oh,
saying?
like when you've selected seats. Fam.
Yeah, because you have to
what's
select
tense?
seats in view.
I've seen man go in with their girl, yeah, and someone's sitting in their seat, fam, and the man's not trying to move.
Fam,
Bro,
I
do
see
you know
it
how much-
regular,
Shut
bro.
up, fam.
I see
Nah,
it
but
regular.
do you know when he's with people and it's just you and your girl, fam? If it gets
then you
techie,
keep it moving then, innit?
Come on, yeah, if they give it like,
but then you got banged up in front of your girl.
you're looking at the whole
the
road
whole
looking
road full of
dark.
man like rah.
Yeah.
Babe, you might
Now
have to
what
get
do you
the
do?
swingers
And your
out,
girl's
bruh.
there with you, thinking you're meant to be Superman in her eyes.
Nah, man.
And the
Nah,
worst
nah,
thing,
nah,
they-
you turn around.
and you
Nah,
know,
she's not
the
thinking
worst
that.
thing is none of them are saying nothing. You know, they're looking like,
You turn around.
and then back
Yeah.
on the film like,
You
and,
turn around, man.
yeah, you have to turn around. You have to.
But what
like,
if your girl opens her mouth? Excuse me, we're sitting here.
Like, tell her to shut up.
I'll be like,
Be
babe.
quiet, man. You're gonna get a move to.
I'll be like, yo,
Fam,
babe,
you'll rush
but
your
you
girl,
don't see
fam.
that there. Because you know what? Women don't
Wait,
see
if the
danger.
beef start,
you
you're
know?
gonna back it.
Exactly.
See no
Hey, women don't see
danger,
danger.
fam.
She might have just seen the 2 people in the seat, not realizing there's 8 man over there. But we've already analysed that
The
this
whole
row
situation,
is
fam.
the man them. But
Yeah.
she looked at them 2 seats. These are our 2 seats. Like, yo, babe, you don't see that? There's an army over there. Like,
And then you got man slowly putting his popcorn to the
Oh,
side.
you
like,
know, fam,
like,
your heart
what's
starts to sink
going
thinking,
on,
oh, this is
What's
long
going on,
now,
right?
fam.
And then it's not even that row because they've got a brethren at the back now.
Yeah.
Like, hey, man, what's going on over there? Is everything good? Like, rah, there's more of you.
And she starts raising her voice.
Actually
You gotta
happened
drag
to
her
my-
out, bruv.
It happened to my friend actually one time. He went to, you know those cinemas with the sofas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's obviously, yeah,
There's one in
these-
King's Cross,
These
innit?
2 guys are just chilling on the sofa, innit? But they allowed it. They
In
were
the
cool with it.
sofa.
Yeah, in the sofa. He said he walked up to them and he was like, and they looked at him and he just like, bro, with a girl, innit? Come on. And they were like, all right, cool. And then they got up.
Yeah, that's
Sometimes the man them understand, innit? They know.
yeah,
like,
That's that. But if there's 20 man may understand.
Yeah,
it.
some man
Because
just
who's
want to
getting
move
up?
ignorant for no reason.
So would you
Yeah.
say there was machetes in Frozen as well?
I don't know, boy. But they were
They're
in there
trying
with
to break the
machetes,
ice.
fam.
So they're gonna have to put metal detectors.
Said they're trying to break the
This
ice.
guy's full. You. No, this guy's so.
put that
True, say
face
they don't
down,
really
man.
search bags no more.
What is
When I
wrong
used to
with
go
this?
cinema, I used to search my bag to see if I had any like snacks from
What
outside the
cinema do you
cinema.
go to, fam?
When I used to go Enfield cinema back in the day, they used to like search like your bag to make sure you
I
didn't bring
take
stuff from
my
outside.
own popcorn in that same
Yeah, yeah,
cinema.
so
No, I used to
every
sneak it in
single
anyway.
time.
When I was young,
I looked them in
sneak
their
it
face like, yeah.
The £1 popcorn right now, the butter kiss thing is the best thing.
Now, do you know what it's
come
for
on,
me?
it
I'm not
must
gonna
be
lie.
sweet.
Do you know that?
Nah, it's great.
Do you man get the sugar, the sweet and salty popcorn?
I get that one as
the
well.
posh corn and
Yeah,
them. That's they don't sell it in there. So even if I wanted to buy it in there, I can't buy it. I got to bring it from
Man, just
outside.
get sweet still.
What's that? Pret do the best popcorn, man.
Is it? I don't even know.
I
Prep
didn't know they did popcorn
Yeah,
still.
Sweet, the sweet.
know
and,
your budget.
So,
Everyone live different, you know.
But
I thought they were-
anything you do is a different thing.
But I did not, bro. Do you know
costs
why?
the same as the
Bro,
one we just talked about.
I go prep, fam. Like London Bridge,
you've
fam.
never
I go
seen
there.
popcorn
I've
in there?
never seen
never seen
popcorn.
I never
popcorn.
did
Are you
it.
serious?
I didn't know they
I
did
haven't
popcorn, you know.
You're
I
going
thought
to
it was just a coffee
I don't
and
know
like.
what
You're going
you're
to
going
the next
to,
one.
bro.
Yeah, I just see
Black
sandwiches
card.
and coffee.
Yeah,
There's a room round the back that he just shows the card and then there's this is your
The
selection.
maddest thing is, the
No, I've
girls
never
that
seen
used
it,
to film
seriously,
for
I've
us
never seen
used
it.
to work in prep, fam. And they didn't even, they used to bring bare snacks for us to studio.
But never
Bro,
a popcorn.
Never a popcorn.
I thought it was just sandwiches,
That's where
biscuits,
I
fruit,
discovered, yeah.
and
Is
coffee.
it the, what did you just mention? The sweet and
Salty,
So,
sweet and
yeah,
salt mix.
that's
yeah.
where I discovered it.
So, but where when you walk into prep, where?
Any, it's maybe because it's popular and it's never there when you get there.
Nah, it can't be that.
Can't be that
popular,
popular,
because
fam.
you're the only one, fam.
No, Google it.
There's 5
Prep
men in
do
this room,
popcorn.
and there's one person that knows.
I don't
about
think
it,
you're
fam.
lying. I just haven't seen it.
Yeah,
Nah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
amazing.
saying.
So
I've
how
never
many
seen it.
times do you go to prep though?
I used to go there
I
quite
prep.
regular.
I get my
Where I
hot
used to
chocolate
work,
regular.
I used to go there
Hot
every morning
chocolate
for a
from a machine,
coffee.
I've seen it.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, I get
Stop
that.
lying. Stop lying, Spoke. You don't get
No, I get the
Fifty
mocha. I get the
mocha,
mocha. I
50p
get the
mocha.
mocha from the machine.
20p as well.
Every
But I
morning.
get the hot chocolate from prep, fam. I get the hot chocolate and the sugar
Man gets
biscuit.
the
You
hot
know
chocolate
them?
You
and
park
tap
the
water,
bus.
you know.
Yeah, obviously I have to. My stand is at London Bridge, innit? Like, so I got 15, 20 minutes, whatever. I go get hot chocolate,
But
some
next time,
biscuits.
just ask them, innit? Where's the popcorn? They'll get
But you know what I like about prep? Because one time I was on the phone and I'm smiling, like obviously just busting bare joke. The woman behind the counter was like, "Oh, how you doing there? Anyway, you get to have your stuff for free today." I said,
you
"What?"
get free stuff in prep, man.
I said, "What?" I said, "No way." She's like, "Yeah." I said, "What?"
Especially-
a manager was there and everything. I was like, "Are you sure?"
Especially if you go at the end of the day as well, because
they
everything
give
that's
away
left
shit.
over,
They
they
get
give
rid
to charity.
they give it away anyway. Yeah.
I rate that.
Charity, so they don't give it to homeless.
As in,
Same
yeah,
thing,
yeah,
same thing,
yeah.
same thing, same
I
thing.
said charity.
That's the same thing.
That's the same thing.
You can't say that.
That's it.
No,
No, like,
keep it about charity.
They give it to people that need it. It's
Yeah,
food,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah,
'Cause they
in
only
me,
wanna-
but
they
they
only
can't say
wanna
that they're
sell-
charity, you know.
They only want to sell fresh produce.
It's a
innit?
charitable act. It's the same thing. Like,
This man out.
you're trying to get on, man. You know. You're
Get
trying
man cancelled.
yeah, you're trying to do that.
charitable.
No next again. You know.
Same thing, bro.
Are they not
Same
owned by
thing.
McDonald's or something?
What's that? Prep.
I don't.
think
Do
they-
you know
I
what?
wouldn't be surprised.
I don't go in there. I don't go in there. I don't like it, man. There's nothing in prep for me.
No, they're apart from the
Nothing.
popcorn. I don't buy nothing else.
Yeah,
It's
like, I've just
expensive,
discovered the
isn't
Yeah,
popcorn.
it's mad
nothing in there.
expensive, fam.
What is it, like £5 a sandwich?
I don't know, bro.
Might
And
be
they vary the
£5
prices
when you
depending
leave
if you're
there.
sitting or not, as well.
Hot chocolate and a
But they
biscuit,
charge you
£5.
for sitting in?
Yeah, because
No way.
they have to charge.
Greg's do that.
Huh?
Greg
if
do
you,
that.
if you sit in, they have to
Greg still
charge
here?
Yeah.
VAT. Yeah.
But I don't understand why.
Says Greg still
Fam,
there.
So
I
my
don't-
thing in my head's lock off, innit? So
Nah, yeah, you're one locked up, innit?
Yeah, I don't
but I
know
don't
why,
understand
fam.
why Gregs do that. They don't even have seats in there
It's
for you to
VAT.
sit down
If you-
inside.
If you eat in, you have to pay VAT.
See, they want you to pay to stand up and eat. You being
Bro,
serious?
bro, there's 2 seats in there, fam. If they're taken up, bro, what are you paying for? I just tell them take
You're
it.
paying for the fact that you can sit down and eat your food. Apparently,
You
it's part of
can't
the service.
sit down.
But you said there's 2 seats in there.
That's it.
So 2 people can sit.
So when the 2 people
So when
already
they
taken
ask
it, then
you, are
done.
you eating in or taking over? Just say take away. And just
I say
oh,
take away and eating anyway.
I do that in
Not a
McDonald's.
big deal.
If I do
Well, McDonald's
take-
charge you to eat as well?
No, they don't. But I just take away and get
Oh,
in the
the bag,
bag and then
take it
sit
back, yeah,
down, and then they look at
You
you
could just
like.
tell them to put it in the bag, innit?
But, wait, what Friday I went to Stork. Have you heard of Stork?
Nah.
In Mayfair.
Nah.
It's a
Bruh.
it's a Nigerian
Restaurant.
cuisine. Yeah, restaurant still.
Stalk.
Yeah,
I've heard of it
Stork.
still.
You heard of it? Come on, bro. Real African fan. What are you?
No, I know the other one. I don't know Stalks.
What are you thinking of?
Yeah, there's something going on. There's something going on. Fire back, man. Fire back. But we've strayed. We've
Yeah,
gone
no,
miles away from the what do you call it? Are we not going to talk
Always,
about?
man.
No, we're coming.
This is always happening.
I know.
Okay.
We're gonna
DMD
come
have
back.
no
We're
direction.
Come back. Carry on then. Carry
Them
on.
man there
So what happened
have
over
no
in Stoke?
direction.
Smokes has to tell about 10 stories before we get back to the actual team.
Why?
So we're at
So
Stoke,
go on,
man.
Nigerian.
Why no one picking up on Smokes' swag today, though? Come on.
Come on, bro.
What?
Man comes suited and booted
With the trainers.
like
What
bodyguard or
about
something.
Man, what's this guy doing?
Man stood up, you know.
I don't even know.
Man got a suit and crepe, fam. You know them man that come to your, you know them man that go to Holy Communion parties, fam.
He's a hater.
No. You
You
know
know
what
man's a hater, you know.
Man's got a slim fit on today as well.
Trust.
Yeah, man.
Suit and crepe, you know.
Now I've got my shoes in
No,
the car.
You know the road man that go to Holy Communion parties, fam.
My shoes in the car. Still the shoes. I was gonna bust the shoes, but
He looks smart, man.
come on, man.
Yeah,
G.
it's
But no, I went there.
Pattern
And
still.
man had to take off
First
the,
court case and that.
Yeah, court case, you know. The swag's on point, you know. It's mad. Obviously, Godfather duties and that. I might have to bust out early. You get me? Shout out my godchildren, Mason and Maya. You get me? With their blessings today. So that's why man suited like this. You get me? You won't get to see the swag regular though.
Check him though.
He's excited. He's feeling himself.
Yeah, but fam, I went to Stalk and man had to take off the service charge. My man was vexed.
Yeah, you can take it off, innit?
No, you can, but like my man was like the guy that was doing the table because he was doing it. I said, yeah, just take off the service charge, innit? Because the bill was like, 100 and something for 2 people. I was like, yeah, let me get this bill down still. So I said, take that service.
Well, you didn't
charge.
take it down because to take it down, like was the service
Was the
bad?
service bad? Yeah, was the service bad?
No, the service was alright.
No, that's
care about the service,
I
man.
don't care about the service, fam.
Care about the service.
Trying to get the bill as low as
I
possible
can't
right
do.
now.
I can't
No,
do.
he doesn't care about
A
the
man
service.
bought I had 2 pina coladas. They were like £26, like for both. No,
You
for
said
both.
he was in
Pina
Mayfair.
colada.
£13
He was in Mayfair.
I was in Mayfair.
I'm about to say, if we said 26
So when I
pounds
see
for one.
when I see the bill,
No, he
I was
did.
like, and then obviously my man's like, I have to get the manager for that. I was like, oh, why you got to do that though, man? Just take
very
off the
embarrassing.
service. Yeah, bro. So he's got the managers come over with the thing, stomp. You know that man's vexed.
Mad.
Boom. He
Bare
didn't even say a
calculated.
word to man. I just put in the thing. You get me? Approved. Ripped off the. It just gave man back the thing. I was thinking, brother, I know you're vexed, fam, but lie that, man. This is why you got bad service charge. Why you sending the manager, bro? Should have been you.
He sent the manager after you told him
Yeah.
to take off the service charge. But you know what's mad, yeah? You know what's mad? Like, obviously here, service charge is something that we can argue. But you see when you go to America or wherever, if you don't, but they're like, what, did I do something wrong? Like, what,
Hey.
bro, how can I improve my service?
Fam.
They take this thing serious, bro. And I'm just like,
But the first time, where did I go? I went New York first. But when I went Miami and I had some food in there. But I'm not on this tip thing. I was ready to go. Then obviously my girl's cousin was like, "Oh no, you got a tip." Them like everywhere you go, you got a tip. I was like, "Tip for what? What am I tipping for?" And that same thing happened. They was like, "Oh, is everything all right?" Like, did they do something? But you see, anywhere you go in America, you go to Foot Locker, you go to any shop here, bro, they greet you at the door. Like, "Oh, how can I help you? What do you need?"
it's bare
Let me
fake
know.
as well.
You think it's fake?
It's
Of
fake.
course it's fake.
I
How
don't
you
know,
doing,
but they
sir?
go up
Yeah, I'm
and-
good. You know what I'm saying? How you doing? Anything I can get for you today? Nah, I'm alright. Thank you.
That's a
Like,
funny one. When you go to hotels and they bring your bags up,
Oh, I like
and
that.
just waiting.
Oh, that happened to me when I went DR actually.
What, you're waiting?
No, they wait.
yeah,
Oh, yeah, no.
they want them dollars.
No, but not even that, because when I stayed in Fontaine in Miami, brother, they were at the cab, took all the stuff and said, yeah, we'll take everything. Fam, by the time I got to the room, brother,
Yep.
everything's in there. I said, rah.
Was he waiting at the door?
No, he weren't. He kicked out.
Oh, is it?
He weren't waiting, but he come back. He was helping, man. But obviously, man tipped him, gave him change and whatever. But their whole service was mad, fam. I was like, Rob, and you know, like obviously now man's doing a video of the room, but the bags are already in there. So now it looks like an idiot thing. Like man's already been in the room, but I ain't been in the room. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I heard
man?
that.
Like, but I'm like, right,
But you should have just gone, yes, service. Look, they dropped off my.
No,
You got a skirt.
No,
Yeah.
you know what
No,
it
you
is?
didn't
I've
compensate
opened the
properly.
door and I'm like obviously man's like got a suite. So man's like at the top floor, man can see the whole of Miami Beach, fam. I said, rah, this is the best life ever, fam. And obviously, I'm not gonna lie, me and my girl at the time, like, me and her was like, at that time we was flipping filming the same time. So we're in each other's videos. We go to the bathroom, like, yo, I'm like, come out my video, man. Like, what's wrong with you? But yeah, let's get back to Blue's story though, fam. So what's the outcome for this now, man?